Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. I once again welcome 10th class students in the second video lecture of the chapter The Age of Industrialization. And today in this video lecture we have to discuss a topic that is named as Before the Industrial Revolution. Right? My dear students, before Industrial Revolution simply means the time, or we can say the period, before the factories and the industries came up. We call this as the time before the Industrial Revolution. My dear students, to get a detailed information about the topic, we have to go through a term that is proto-industrialization, right? So far as this word proto is concerned, proto means early or the first form of something. So the early or the first form of industrialization is termed as proto-industrialization, right? The period of industrialization before the first factories came up in Europe is simply termed as proto-industrialization, right? And there was large scale production in the period of proto-industrialization as well. सिर्फ इतना ही नहीं है कि इंडस्ट्रियल रिवोल्यूशन से ही फिर मास प्रोडक्शन हुई, लार्ज स्केल प्रोडक्शन प्रोटो इंडस्ट्रियलाइजेशन में थी. तो हमें देखना है कि जो प्रोटो इंडस्ट्रियलाइजेशन पीरियड था इसमें क्या था. ड्यूरिंग दिस पीरियड merchants from towns in Europe began moving to countryside, right? Supplying money to peasants and artisans, persuading them to produce for an international market. This was a case which was prevailing in proto-industrialization, right? My dear students, with the expansion of world trade, world trade, how it got expanded, that was studied in detail by us in the chapter that is the rise of the global world. With the expansion of this world trade, the acquisition of the colonies in different parts of the world, the demand for goods began growing, right? But the merchants could not expand production within towns. This was also a situation which was prevailing in this period, in the first form of the industrialization, in the early form of the industrialization called the proto-industrialization, right? The urban crafts and trade guilds became powerful and trade in specified products. मैंने पहले भी बोला आपको, लार्ज स्केल प्रोडक्शन यानी मास प्रोडक्शन इस प्रोटो इंडस्ट्रियलाइजेशन पीरियड में देखने को मिली. It was by how? It was by forming trade guilds. My dear students, what is the meaning of this trade guild? I will tell you. It simply means an association of the persons of same trade, right? An association of the persons of same trade to protect mutual interest and maintain standards. They are called trade guilds. And with the formation of the trade guilds, there was the mass production, the large production also seen in the period of proto-industrialization, right? And more importantly, there was monopoly, which was also a factor responsible for the large scale production in proto-industrialization. What do you mean by this monopoly? I will tell you. Monopoly means the exclusive control of supply and service. The exclusive control of supply and service is known as monopoly. With the help of these two, that is trade guilds and monopoly, there was large scale production seen in a period in the first form of industrialization. In the early form of the industrialization, I can say that period is referred as the period of proto-industrialization. My dear students, now how was the world after the Industrial Revolution? How did the Industrial Revolution change the world? About We will study in detail in the coming lectures how did the Industrial Revolution bring changes in the industrial sector, how did it change the world, what were the impacts of the Industrial Revolution in Europe as well as in India. I will provide you a detailed information of the same in the coming lectures. Hope you will stay connected with me. Thank you. Have a nice day.